Well, hello there, mommy-os and daddy-os. Agnes and I have a groovy dish to show all you cool cats.
Eric, why are you talking like that?
Take a chill pill, Granny-o. I'm talking about old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra's favorite dish, steak Diana.
If it's Frank Sinatra's favorite dish, why are you impersonating Sammy Davis Jr.?
Well, that's simple, Agnes, baby. I can impersonate Frank Sinatra.
Okay, you little smartass. Here's what we're gonna need. Salt, pepper,
Avocado oil, button mushrooms, freshly chopped garlic, freshly chopped shallots, some bourbon, butter, Dijon mustard, heavy whipping cream, and of course, this 14-ounce ribeye.
Wow,
looks more like a giant rump roast.
Oh, hush up. And we're going to pair this steak with garlic mashed potatoes,
pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes,
and asparagus. Oh, those are decorations. I hate decorations. Now, Eric, this is an adult meal. Most of your audience are adults, so grow up. We're going to cook and eat decorations. Blech! Additionally, we're going to need fresh asparagus, olive oil, almond slices, more fresh garlic, and potatoes. I'm going to cut these garlic cloves into slices. I have this package of pre-sliced almonds. Cut the ends off the asparagus. We're going to put the asparagus in a cooking dish. Toss in a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and we're going to bake for 15 minutes at 350 degrees, pulling it out at the 5-minute mark to toss in the garlic.
Pulling out in 5 minutes. That's what I'm good at.
Eric, I thought your kind was sterile. Okay, we're going to pull it back out during the last 3 minutes to add in the almonds. You don't want to have garlic and almonds cooking for the entire duration because they'll overcook and become bitter. Remember, presentation is everything. Now for the potatoes. We're going to cut 3 pounds of potatoes in 1-inch chunks, placing them into a pot of cold water. Don't place them in already boiling water because the outside will cook faster than the insides, resulting in uneven cooking. Add about a tablespoon of salt and simmer over medium heat for about 20 minutes. While the potatoes boil, combine butter, heavy cream, and smashed garlics into a small saucepan. Heat over low heat until the butter melts and the mixture is warm. Let it sit on low heat for 10 minutes so the garlic flavor infuses into the mixture. Do not let the sauce boil. Remove the chunks when they are fork tender. Drain and return to the warm pot to let the residual moisture evaporate. Now mash the potatoes with a ricer or a potato masher until smooth. Combine the sauce with the potatoes. Season with salt and black pepper. Now onto the main attraction. Let's season this ribeye with freshly cracked peppercorns and kosher salt. Oh, I can't reach the knobs. You're gonna have to cook, Agnes. Oh, Eric, you're useless. Now pour a little avocado oil into the pan and heat until medium-high heat. You will know this when the oil changes viscosity from thick to thin and you see striations on the surface. Place the steak into the pan. Sear each side for 1 minute. Drop the heat to medium and add 3 tablespoons of butter and garlic. For the next 4 minutes, baste the steak with a foaming butter. The foaming butter will gently fry and toast the peppercorns, releasing a rich, fragrant flavor without burning them. Remember, if your butter becomes black, your heat is too hot, and you need to remove the steak and try again, as the black butter will make the steak taste bitter and awful.
That's gross.
Now you're going to remove the steak and let it rest. In a separate pan, we have cooked button mushrooms to remove as much moisture as possible and seasoned with a little salt and pepper. Next, we're going to add the freshly chopped shallots and stir until they're transparent. Then add the freshly chopped garlic. For this next step, the deglazing process, be sure to turn off the heat source, the ventilation hood, and have a pan lid ready. We're going to add a few ounces of bourbon. Now, if the bourbon catches fire, all you have to do is cover the pan with the lid immediately, removing the oxygen source, and you're good to go. Turn the heat back up to medium and stir in 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream. Stir in the mushrooms into the sauce. Then pour over your beautifully peppered and crusted steak.
Let me do it. Let me do it. I love spilling my sauce all over stuff.
And there you have it, Steak Diana. What do you think, little Eric?
Stick a fork in her. She's done.
This is good.
I don't see you eating your asparagus, Eric. Ah!
Oh, Eric, you'll never learn. I hope you liked this cooking video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel.
South of the border, down Mexico way, that's where I fell in love with my portly steak Diana.